Tanya, as Adalis and I are here to announce our next big move, biggest move we've ever made for Revival Today. Behind me is a building that will look nothing like it looks right now when we finish. We're on just under 5 acres of property that we've just finished purchasing, which is going to give us the ability to have a state-of-the-art studio. And in that studio, something I've wanted to have for a long time, which is a live studio audience. It's going to be a 500-seat building when we finish with it that'll give us the ability to touch the world with our broadcasts. This facility is going to give me the ability to do what I've really missed, which is having you in the audience to minister to personally. Obviously, you can't beat the reach of digital media. We touch the whole world every day, but we have the ability now with this to lay hands on people, pray for people that are sick, a place where you can bring people that are drug addicted, demonized, and really give them the ministry that you can't get on YouTube and Facebook. I can't wait. And then beyond that, we're going to announce the launch of Revival Today Church. We're going to hold Holy Ghost church services every Sunday morning. I'll be there most Sunday mornings. This isn't going to be like some little side project. We're going to give you and your family a place you can go that's a soul-winning church that values the presence of God, where you can get prayed for and ministered to, where there's not a critical race theory lecture or a masks and social distancing 10 minutes of no talking to anybody in the lobby. None of that. We're going to have a place where you're free and where you're free to experience the presence of God.
I'm incredibly excited because I know a lot of you have been asking about different meetings and events that we couldn't have during COVID, and trust me, we tried so hard. So this really frees us up to do everything that we want to do with healing meetings and women's conferences. So I am so looking forward to seeing you and having you be a part of this.
So I want to give you a twofold call to action. Number one, if your church turned in to a liberal nightmare in 2020 and you need a place to go, I would be happy to have you at our church. Number two, if you are a partner or a friend of our ministry, Revival Today, this is the biggest move by far we've ever made. By the time we finish remodeling that building, the acquiring of the property, you're looking at a couple of M's. So if you would stand with us now, I'll say thank you ahead of time. Pray and ask the Holy Ghost what He would have you to do. You've been so generous, and I thank you ahead of time for your extreme generosity. I know I speak on behalf of my wife, everybody here at Revival Today when I say we love you very much. And now I can say I look forward to seeing you face to face here at the new home of Revival Today.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Check the Markets. Today's Wednesday, the 21st, in case you didn't know. And can I see the comments? Well, good morning, everybody. Make sure you share the broadcast. I saw Gerald was on. See the pre-markets here. Looks like everything's up today. Everybody is buying the dip. Stock market samurai. Good morning. Martha. Krista. Rosie. All right, go ahead. Make sure you share the broadcast. We got some good stuff here today. Everybody's portfolio was looking good yesterday. I know mine was. It hasn't recovered totally from the past couple of weeks, but we're getting close. So that's good news. And let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's see the first article. Me after making my coffee at home for 20 years. Is that Floyd Mayweather? Just realized that was Floyd Mayweather. So it looks like he's been making coffee at home for 20 years. But yeah, we've been on this, I guess the stock market meme accounts have been on this making your coffee at home stuff. So I figured I might as well share it with you. So if you make your coffee at home for 20 years, that's what your dining room table is going to look like. Morning, Dean and Jennifer. Welcome to Check the Market. How is everyone doing today? JP Morgan awards Jamie Dimon surprise retention bonus. One-time grant of stock options. And the markets are open. Indexes are up.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like everything's up again today. This morning, right at market open. So that's good news. Magalis, how you doing today?
Feeling good. Man.
How's your portfolio looking?
Pretty strong. I don't look at it actually.
Good.
It's not.
Good.
I haven't looked at it in. At this point, it's been over a week. We started off the week on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm not going to obsess over this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Bitcoin takes a dive, and I was like, no.
Yeah. Yesterday was a good day though in the market, and it looks like today everything's up again. So, it's looking good.
All right. See,
like it's all
I'm not going to be led by my
still
emotion.
up and up. Yeah. Don't be led by your emotions, otherwise you get upset. Don't get sad. The markets are growing faster than Ted Kennedy's liver.
Who said that? That's funny.
All right, Jamie Dimon.
Who's Jamie Dimon? I feel like I've heard of him before. Have
He's
we
the
spoken about him?
CEO. Yeah, he's the CEO of JP Morgan. He's one of my favorite CEOs. I know people hate him because he's a robber baron or whatnot, modern day robber baron. But I actually like him. He's been CEO of JP Morgan since 2005.
Wow.
And he took JP Morgan through the financial crisis. And they came through it. I mean, there were some issues, but they came through it better than most others did. And so I really like him. I think he's almost like a modern day JP Morgan.
Okay. That's interesting.
Even though JP Morgan was, depends on how you look at him. But he was a brilliant businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why is he in the news, Jamie Dimon?
He just got a retention bonus.
Oh.
Because they're trying to get him to not retire.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is the workforce that depleted that people are just like getting desperate at this point?
He's the best. What was happening? I just watched a documentary on this yesterday, actually, on a 2008 financial crisis, and I didn't know this before. But what Hank Paulson, the Treasury Secretary at that time, was telling all the bank CEOs that came to his office, that called him, were like, hey, listen, we're going to be out of money by tomorrow. We need help.
Yeah.
He would say, call Jamie Dimon. He might buy you.
Wow.
So he's like,
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's a pretty good investment banker and a pretty good CEO. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to markets.
Are there any numbers? Like whatever they saying that his retention bonus is?
It's pretty big. 1.5 million stock options or something like that. Let's see the continue. JP Morgan Chase board gave Jamie Dimon new stock options as a retention bonus, signaling that the largest U.S. bank wants its chief executives to stay for several more years. The 1.5 million options will increase in value so long as JP Morgan's stock price rises and become exercisable in 5 years. The bank said in a regulatory filing, JP Morgan's shares closed at $149.71 yesterday after rising about 18% this year. This special award reflects the board's desire for Mr. Dimon to continue to lead the firm for a further significant number of years. In making the special award, the board considered the importance of Mr. Dimon's continuing long-term stewardship of the firm, leadership continuity, and management succession planning amid a highly competitive landscape for executive leadership talent. He has so much experience, though, because he went through those financial crises.
Thomas Sackett seems to disagree with you. Are you kidding me? JD, the best? Obviously, you don't know what you're saying. Biggest thief in the world.
I mean, that depends on how you want to look at it.
I mean, aren't they all?
If he's the biggest thief in the world, then he's still a brilliant man because he's he's been able to thieve that long and he's not in jail.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not old.
He's not that old, no.
So
I don't think he has any intention of retiring. But I don't know, because he's had, it said in the article that he had some, health issues.
I see.
And so, yeah. But they want to keep him because he has a ton of experience.
Sure.
He went through those financial crises in Europe. So.
Good for him. Good for you, Jamie Dimon. JD has more leverage than a fat kid on a seesaw. Yeah. Is that right? Lucy wants to take the show and say, can you please tell me how to buy Bitcoin and is it a good investment? Lucy, we have a special guest this Friday.
Yes, not confirmed yet, but hopefully.
I'm sure he'll do it.
I'm sure he'll do it. But yeah, we'll have a Crypto Friday.
Yep.
It's in the works right now. And we can go over that then. But, simple answer, download the app Robinhood or Cash App. I believe you can even do it on PayPal, and you can just put cash in there and then buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a good investment. I have been putting money into Bitcoin and Ethereum every month. So I think it's a good investment.
Okay, so we just got an alert here. We're just going to be very transparent with the viewers. And the alert said, do you guys want to watch a funny Jeff Bezos video? ? But I feel like...
I did not.
I feel like you're setting us up to be absolutely embarrassed in front of everybody. Are you? Not quite sure. Let's find out. Play the video. All right, there you go.
And New Shepard has cleared the tower on our way to space with our first human crew.
You better take a look at this radar. What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah.
Take a look at it starboard.
Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Pilots! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with 2 balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang, pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie, what's that?
Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir.
Why? Why? Oh, that was perfect.
It was.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. I'm grateful for these things. Just the small things in life. Pecker. Hey, Willie. Johnson, the whole thing. All right, let's get
Let's continue.
get out of this mess. Next.
Johnson & Johnson post higher profits as healthcare demand returns.
Oh gosh.
Company rises guidance for the rest of the year as COVID-19 vaccination campaign continues. I believe they made $2.5 billion so far from the vaccine. Let's see the article. Greater demand for medical devices, drugs, and consumer health products helped boost sales and profit for Johnson & Johnson in the latest quarter. As the company's COVID-19 shot continued to play a role in vaccination campaigns. As people returned for healthcare they had deferred earlier in the coronavirus pandemic, sales of J&J's medical devices climbed 63% year over year. Higher sales of the company's skincare and beauty products helped lift J&J's consumer health revenue by 13%. Not anymore.
I know.
J&J's COVID-19 vaccine contributed revenue of $165 million between April and June, a rise of $100 million from the first 3 months of the year. Pharmaceutical sales rose 17% overall, driven by higher sales of Stelara, a drug for inflammatory diseases. So there you have it. Johnson & Johnson profits are up.
Way up.
Way up. Next. MGM Resorts reveals plans for a $9 billion casino in Japan. Osaka governor sees resort opening in second half of 2020s after COVID-19 delays. See the article? MGM Resorts. International formally proposed building a $9 billion casino resort in Osaka, reinvigorating its push to open Japan's first casino gambling facility after pandemic-related delays. Global casino operators have been looking for opportunities since Japan legalized casinos in 2018, but the process has moved slowly and some companies have dropped their bids. Osaka, the core of Japan's most populous region after the Tokyo area, has been among the most active in pushing casino plans. The city has offered Yumeshima, or Dream Island, a man-made patch in Osaka Bay for a casino-centered resort. MGM, I used to own them. I bought them at the beginning of last year, and I sold them, I believe, February or March. And they doubled in value at that point.
Oh.
They're going to spend 1 trillion yen, equivalent of about $9 billion, to build a casino resort.
Jeez Louise. On Dream Island, a man-made patch.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of scary. Is it not? With all the tsunamis and stuff that they get there?
Yeah. Have you seen the man-made islands in Dubai?
No.
The world. They have like the world, and they're all man-made islands in the Palm. See if you can pull up a picture of in Dubai. They have these man-made islands.
It's nuts. I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not even comfortable with the bridges.
And they have, I mean, it's like $40 million to buy a home on. So you can buy like a country and build a home on it. It's like $40 million for one of those islands.
What a steal.
I know. It's just so cheap. Next. Crypto experts predict Bitcoin price rising to 318,417. They're very specific about where they think crypto is going to.
Why are they that specific?
By December 20.
How in the Sam Hill can you be that specific?
I think they just picked it out of that.
Okay, yeah. What is happening? $318,417 by December 2025. All right.
Let's see the article. A panel of crypto experts has predicted that the price of Bitcoin will rise to 318,417. I'm surprised it didn't do 420,000 or something like that. All those kids.
Kidding.
The most bullish expert believes that the price of cryptocurrency will reach 160,000 by the end of the year. Meanwhile, 54% of them think that hyper-Bitcoinization will happen by 2050.
So this is hyper Bitcoinization. some people are saying that it's going to happen by 2025.
Yeah.
While others believe it's going to happen by 2050.
No, they believe it's going to happen by 2025, by 2050, which means that like Bitcoin will overtake most other fiat currencies.
I see.
As a predominant currency.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Finder, a major product comparison website, has conducted a study to find out the future outlook of Bitcoin as its popularity grows. As awareness of cryptocurrencies continues to spread, all eyes are on Bitcoin's price. So we asked our panel of 42 cryptocurrency experts what's in store for the coin, the company detailed last week. Continue. The panelists include crypto asset managers, executives of crypto exchanges, and other service providers, crypto analysts, professors, and lecturers at universities. Among various topics discussed was the price of Bitcoin will be at the end of the year and a few years from now. Finder detailed, while there may be some medium-term price depreciation, the panel predicts that by December 2025, the price of Bitcoin will go up to $318,417. This is 61% higher than the panel's end of 25 prediction in December 2020, but 12% lower than in April. Furthermore, panelists predict that by December 2030, the price of Bitcoin will go up to a whopping $4.2 million per Bitcoin. However, the average is skewed by outliers. When we look at the median price prediction, the 2030 price forecast comes down to $470,000. So there you go. Stack it while you can. So you can take it up to $4.287 million per Bitcoin by 2030, which is just... what's that, 8.5 years from now?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
It's a pretty good long-term return.
Are these people serious?
Mm-hmm. I think it's just because they believe that Bitcoin will be the major world currency.
Okay, but what if it's not?
If it's not, then they're wrong.
XRP.
XRP, I don't think it could go up that high though. Not to like 4.2 million. Because there's only a specific amount of Bitcoin, and that's why they think it could go up that high. Because there's going to be such a demand for it, and there's such little supply that the price is going to be pushed up higher. Ticker symbols to look at crypto is BTC for Bitcoin, ETH for Ethereum, and XRP, and Doge is DOGE.
Stay out of Doge. What's Doge doing?
Doge, I believe they're up today a little bit. I saw this morning that they were up. Let's take a quick look. Doge is up to 19 cents. Bitcoin is up to 31.5. Ethereum is up to 1900. Should have bought the dip on Monday. All right, next. Stop loss credit to creator. Let's see it. You placed a stop loss, right? What is a stop loss? Been there.
That's great.
Cami, I like Bitcoin and Ethereum is what I'm buying right now on a monthly basis, and I don't know anything about Hex or Pulse Chain or Sacrifice. I'm not into I don't get into a lot of those altcoins. I stick with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash. And that's about it for my crypto. But I know Megalis is a little more skilled when it comes to the altcoins with her SafeMoon investments.
Don't talk
How is
to me
that
about
going?
SafeMoon. I refuse. I probably deleted the app and I put a ton of money in
You're
there.
gonna open it up 10 years from now, and you're just gonna be
lose my password or something.
Dollars.
Not even. I'll probably lose the password, and I just refuse to look. I was so mad at that. I couldn't even believe I fell for it. Sensitive subject here. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it. What about Pulse? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into a lot of the altcoins. Just because there's a lot of scamming going on.
Tons.
But I know there's some that are based on blockchain products that these companies are trying to bring to the market, and so there are some altcoins that have value to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really like looked into all of those. I got into crypto last year after talking to Doug.
Dragging your feet.
I have been dragging my feet.
Yeah.
Because Evangelist Teddy Shuttlesworth told me about it 2013.
Wow. That's a long time ago.
And Evangelist Jonathan told me about it as well.
Yeah.
Like, I believe it was the beginning of 2014. And I didn't like it. And so I didn't get into it when I should have.
I think Bito got into it.
Yeah, he did.
Quite early.
Yeah, but
then he lost his wallet.
He lost his wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of Bitcoin
Super sad.
that can't be accessed anymore
Isn't that wild?
because it's like lost wallets. There's one guy who has 7,500 Bitcoin. And so he has like I forget what it was, like a 21-month plan to get his password back, something like that, where he's trying to like get into it.
21-month plan.
Yeah, I mean 7,500 Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin? 31,000. That's huge money.
Yeah, no, 21 months is drop in the bucket.
That's $232 million
Yeah.
in Bitcoin.
I can't remember how much my nephew had before he lost. Quite a bit, though.
Yeah. That was back when it was still like 10,
Oh, for
50
sure.
cents, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nuts.
All right, next. Grayscale is launching an institutional-grade decentralized finance fund and index. I like Grayscale. Let's see the article. Digital asset manager Grayscale Investments is launching a decentralized finance fund and index, according to Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein. Speaking on Squawk Box, Sonnenschein said the firm has seen interest from a broad base of its existing investors along with prospective ones for DeFi assets. As a result, the firm has developed an institutional-grade index along with a fund. The fund will give investors the ability to invest in DeFi protocols through a singular investment vehicle. It will give them broad-based exposure to DeFi assets, including Uniswap and AAVE. Sonnenschein noted that this will be Grayscale's 15th investment vehicle. The firm currently offers a range of trusts for Bitcoin, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies, along with a digital large-cap fund, which gives exposure to a range of top cryptocurrencies. The firm recently announced that this crypto fund has become an SEC reporting company following its Bitcoin and Ether trusts. Grayscale is also trying to turn its main Bitcoin trust, BTC, into a Bitcoin ETF, likely to deal with its consistent negative premium. It's now working with BNY Mellon to achieve this. On the show, Sonnenschein added that, in his view, the SEC approving of a Bitcoin ETF is really a matter of when, not a matter of if. Continue. That's it. IPO market faces busiest week of the year if all 19 deals on calendar are pushed through. Sharp sell-off. This was on Monday. Let's see the article. Zevia is going public. It's targeting a $554.5 million valuation.
Have you ever had Zevia?
Yes.
And?
No.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I don't like it.
What kind of sugar is in there? Is it sugar-free?
Stevia.
It's stevia, or...
Yeah. Stevia or the stevia sweetener.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tastes like booty. It's so gross.
Let's see.
Do you like it, Brennan?
Stevia extract.
It's so gross.
The IPO market was likely also rattled by last week's performance, which saw about half of the 13 companies that listed trade below their issue prices. Let's see the, keep going. The biggest deal this week is expected to be that of Ryan Specialty Group, an insurance brokerage aiming to raise up to $1.4 billion. Ticker symbol RYAN. Second biggest deal involves water infrastructure company Core and Main, CNM, which is aiming to raise up to $802 million at a valuation of $5.2 billion. Paycor, an Ohio-based human capital management software company, is aiming to raise up to $388.5 million at a $3.6 billion valuation. Keep going. VTEX, a software company that helps retailers build e-commerce businesses, is expected to raise up to $235 million. Following that is Infrastructure Holdings, INST, an educational company that has developed a learning management system. Keep going. Zevia, ZVIA, a beverage company that makes zero-calorie, zero-sugar beverages with clean ingredients. There you have it. Let's...
Oh, dang.
Which one was that?
Cream soda. So the problem is that I don't like stevia, the sweetener.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna have to love stevia in order to like these drinks.
Yeah.
But people here love these things, and I die a little inside. This is ginger ale. Which one's the best? You said. All right, so black cherry. That one tastes. Zero sugar, caffeine free. Shall we? More delightful than the first, but it's the after flavor that just gets me.
Yeah.
My entire mouth is coated in this sweetener.
I remember I tried them a long time ago. Melissa brought them into the office. Melissa Jones.
Okay.
And, yeah, no.
It says ginger ale burns.
I remember that moment as clear as day when I tried it.
But I like the which one? The one you tried it?
The ginger ale was the one I tried.
Probably the best one so far.
Yeah?
I like the really like spicy ginger. I like the turmeric shots, and I like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And this one tastes more like ginger than it does the actual sweetener. And I'm not even gonna try the coconut, the cola, or the lemon lime twist, because what's the point of me just taking a couple of sips out of these? But probably my favorite so far is the ginger ale. Everything else is absolutely disgusting. And whatever is in Coke Zero, whatever carcinogenic chemicals are in that, yeah, no, for reals. Booty sweat. Okay, Zevia was inspired by booty sweat from Tropic Thunder.
Josh, well, I saw that Norwegian Cruise Lines was going up yesterday. Is it going up again today? Because they took a pretty good beating for a while there.
Would you like one? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm okay, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no,
There's cola.
I appreciate
and
the
then
offer.
there's
Oh yeah,
also
look at
lemon
that.
lime twist. All right, so they're saying don't do that. Go ahead, Patrick. Cheers.
Let's give it a shot.
Didn't work it. Ooh.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, it literally doesn't it cover your mouth?
Yeah. That is just way too sweet.
Why would? Yeah, ginger. I think the ginger ale one is seriously the best one. I don't care what you guys say back there.
Price target of 27 on Norwegian Cruise Lines. They're up 6% today, so they really have been cruising the past couple of days, the past 2 days.
Stop, son.
You gonna try one?
Are you gonna pound it? What are you gonna do? I literally can't believe you just. That is Pastor Sam Velez. I can't believe they got you to do that, Sam. What is happening? Let's continue on with the show, shall
Yes.
we? So Zevia.
ZVIA. If you're interested in investing in Zevia. Let's see the article. Yeah, ZVIA. Encino, California-based company. All right, next. Here's where JP Morgan is seeing stock bargains as the bank lifts its year-end S&P 500 target to 4,600. Let's see the article. Stocks are looking up for Tuesday and today. Enter our shaken not stirred call of the day from strategists. Okay, keep going. We remain constructive on equities and see the latest round of growth and slowdown fears premature and overblown, said the JP Morgan team. Even though equity leadership and bonds are trading as if the global economy is entering late cycle, our research suggests the recovery is still in the early cycle and gradually transitioning toward mid-cycle. For example, they see a more sustained cycle for the UK and Asia, even though macro indicators appear to be cresting. The US recovery is rooted in labor market improvements, a still very strong consumer setup, healthy company fundamentals, central bank support, and potential for more fiscal stimulus. Keep going. There you can see it. Business cycle recovery, still in the early cycle. As for the Delta coronavirus variant, JP Morgan doesn't see the latest COVID-19 wave derailing broader economic reopenings, thanks in part to low to stable hospitalizations from vaccinations. As argued previously, reopening of the economy is not an event, but rather a process, which in our opinion is still not priced in, especially not now given the recent market moves. Continue. Consumer discretionary, semiconductors, banks, and energy are strong buys at current levels due to recent pullbacks that have created a lot of attractive opportunities. The team noted that an increasing number of reopening stocks are 30 to 50% off first quarter 2021 highs, with some even reversing back to June 2020 levels when COVID-19 uncertainty was worse. Keep going. For large cap energy stocks, JP Morgan sees increasing potential for a sharp short squeeze and move higher, given an extreme disconnect from oil fundamentals. For semiconductors, the team pointed to an analysis showing the sector is only 30 to 40% into the current upcycle, with strong annual growth seen into next year with upward earnings revisions. So there you have it. JP Morgan thinks that this party's going to keep going. We did see a little bit of a pullback on Monday, but they are going to keep going. We have some buybacks announced, a total of $431 billion in 2021. There we have a Dunkin' Donuts box. Is there a Boston cream in there? Awesome. Here are a few highlighted names in JP Morgan's recovery basket: Delta, Lyft, Lululemon, Stonks in general, Ford, Whirlpool, Lululemon, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Starbucks, Target, L Brands, and Coca-Cola. A rebound, but not for Bitcoin. They have no idea what they're talking about. Bitcoin is going to the moon. Next. Transport stocks are in correction territory ahead of earnings. Here's what to watch. So they're saying that transport stocks are down about 30% this year, or they're 10%. They're 10% off their highs, so they're in correction territory. Could go down to 30, but that might be a good place to get into some transport stocks. And let's go over the stocks for the day. What'd you get?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Stocks for the day. Low, Apple, AAPL. Even though I don't like this company.
Come
that much.
on. How are you going to give me flack about Windows?
I'm not invested in Apple. Bethany's invested in Apple, but I'm not.
It's the same thing. You've won two become one, okay?
I guess.
You're invested in Apple, okay?
I guess.
You're full of doo-doo.
It's in her retirement account that she still has from her first job. And so there's some Apple in there. But I had nothing to do with that. So, and it's a mutual. It's a mutual fund.
It's your safe pick.
It's a mutual fund. It is a safe pick. It is pretty safe. And I have invested in Apple before. I've bought options on them, and I've actually done pretty well with Apple in the past. So and it's one of their strengths though, because I was researching them a little bit more this morning, and I saw that they have retention rates at higher than 90%. That's pretty amazing. Which is incredible for an electronics company to have retention rates that high. But once you're in the Apple ecosystem, they made it almost impossible for you to leave.
Of course. It's by design.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Microsoft, on the other hand.
Yeah. But they make it easier for you to go wherever you want to go.
Who?
Microsoft.
Like, it's hogwash. Hogwash.
They're fairly highly leveraged, but they have been trading in the $100 to $150 range. We'll be releasing new devices soon, so that's always good for its stock, or bad, depending on what they do. It's usually September, isn't it? When they have the keynote.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Ram? September, yeah. Their margins are among some of the strongest in the industry. Risks include cyclical nature of electronics market, but that shouldn't really hurt Apple since they lock customers in for life. What was that? No? Medium risk, ADM. Archer Daniels Midland Company, a processor of oilseeds, corn, wheat, cocoa, and other agricultural commodities. Company manufactures protein meal, vegetable oil, corn sweeteners, flour, biodiesel, ethanol, etc.
Duncan.
Mid-cap agricultural organization. Revenue has been fairly flat over the past couple of years, but at just 1.54x price to book value, it's considered a discount compared to its competitors. PE ratio is also lower. If I bought it today around $58 a share, I would try and get it to at least $70 before I sell. Risks include volatility in commodity prices and reliance on trade with China. China. High. APPH, App Harvest Inc. It's a company that I've been looking at for a while. They're still in the R&D phase. It's an agricultural technology company that has 2 60-acre indoor facilities. It's actually pretty cool. Where they grow vegetables in Kentucky.
No way.
Where they grow vegetables and fruits in these indoor facilities, and they use technology to track pollination. And so their harvests are 30% more, plus it's indoor, so they can harvest all year. Wow. They can keep the climate. So it's
60 acres?
Mm-hmm, 2 60-acre buildings that are fully enclosed.
That's insane.
Yeah. So they have their own ecosystems in there with bees and insects and stuff, and so they just let them roam free. And so they track pollination. They're working on technologies to improve the yield. It was based out of Kentucky. APPH, App Harvest.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are they pricing? Like, what's the stock price at?
The stock is priced at $13 a share, but it was at $42 per share.
Whoa.
So I think it's trading at a discount. It's still in the R&D phase, and it's high risk because they're not really making any money at this point. But it's a good high-risk play. If they come out with some great technology, this stock is going to skyrocket. Wow. It's APPH, App Harvest. So I would look into it, appharvest.com, and see what you think about that company. Agricultural technology. And they don't use any, it's all natural, it's all organic. So they're not using, technology and gene editing and all that to produce a greater yield. It's just it's just environment. Exactly.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's the high risk play for the day. APPH, stocks to research. Well, not a play.
You should go visit it, Steph. Wouldn't you love that?
Did you look them up? Appharvest.com. You would love it. And time for the tip of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are having way too much fun back there today. When the market sells off and you think to yourself, man, I should have sold, don't think like that. The fact is, you didn't sell. And you didn't follow the rules that you set for some stocks. I'm talking to myself here.
Yep.
So just move on and use this opportunity to buy more and make some money on the downside. Don't get in your head about it. Analyze your mistakes, yes, but don't dwell on it. Because it'll make you less likely to pull the trigger on investments in the future. One of my favorite mottos from Magal's husband, Abel, is you can always just make more money.
He literally says that all
So
the time.
that's the tip of the day. You can always just make more money. This is true. Mindset is everything. Tip of the day.
Is. Mindset is everything.
Mindset is everything.
You can always make more money.
Yes.
Great word.
Thank you.
I'm looking at this thing. It's colossal.
Yeah.
And they have a whole bunch of the walls because they, instead of growing downward, it's like they build these walls. So I mean, it's
Yeah, for
massive.
the tomato vines or whatever they're growing.
Yeah, this one is ferns, but yeah, they have, yeah, tomato vines. I mean, it's amazing. I'm gonna go visit this place. They use 100% recycled water, 0 chemical pesticides.
Yeah.
Up to 30% yield, 500 living wage jobs, $1 billion. That's a great.
Their branding is great. John Francis Saxbury III, he will now come out of the corner in the fetal position. I'm glad this helped you today.
All right. Well, there's the show for today. If you have not partnered with Revival today, now's your chance. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're opening up a church. Definitely tune in at 11 a.m. We're going to continue on with our Spiritual Emphasis Week with Evangelist Jonathan Shuttlesworth, followed by 4 p.m. broadcasts with Miss Maddie Ortiz. And, of course, each night we end the night with Check the News, 10 p.m. Here are the ways that you can give and get this amazing mug. I went to my mom's house yesterday, and there was 4 different mugs on her counter. My mom was like, I think your dad's stealing mugs. And they were all Check the News mugs or Check the Market mugs. So the highly coveted, okay?
I'm glad your dad's a fan.
My 78-year-old dad loves these mugs. So that's your gift for a donation of any size. There's a picture. I had to take a picture and tell him. I said,
it's because his hand can fit in the. Right?
I think so, because he's got
massive
bare
hands.
paws.
Yeah.
So I saw all of these mugs, and I thought to myself, Dad, what are you doing? And my mom was like, I think he's stealing. I'm like, he must be. Look at it. He's taking for every donation that Kofi has made.
He's taking the mug.
I couldn't believe it. So there you have it. That's your gift for a donation of any size. If you're on Facebook, #donate. Bye, Gerald. Text RT to 50155. Cash App, $RT Give, Venmo, RT Give. If you're using PayPal, it's revivaltoday.com/PayPal. If you would like to donate crypto, we're taking all sorts of crypto. Just scan the code or just go to revivaltoday.com/give. If you'd like to mail in a gift, it's P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, PA 15329. And of course, if you'd like to see your mug, unlike Kofi, because I'm sure that he has missed this step every single time. And my dad is an opportunist, so he is taking the mug. Revivaltoday.com/offer to claim your mug. 412-446-2332 if you have any questions. And that is it. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, everyone.